In which of these years was Magic Johnson named Finals MVP?
So many great choices. Was it 1980, 1985, 1988, or 1989?
I know you're going to know the answer.
Coming up next, the Clippers taking on the Warriors. For Los Angeles, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Warriors, Clippers is next, right after this. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe club.
Thanks, David. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Williams is out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. On for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the 5. And here is Los Angeles now. Morris finds Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Los Angeles.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to lead. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Leonard, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wiggins kicks to Chris. Wiggins against Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Williams passes to Harrell. Back to Williams. It's deflected. Outside for George. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Curry. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Harrell. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. He feeds it to Curry. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Timeout. How about the explosion from Montrezl Harrell with a little attitude, that dunk.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, you know, teams look for +6 players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Looney's checked in for Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Patterson comes in for Morris. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. Now here's Lee. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Looney, no good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. From downtown, and Patrick Beverly good for 3. Beverly's got 5.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts in the time to become a legit threat from range.
Here's Lee outside. Offensive rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Leonard. Thompson inside the line. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That's his first foul. .124 left to play here in the first. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Thompson kicks it to Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Beverly. And Thompson is good for 3. He's got 5.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Here's Beverly. And Looney sends it back. And they get it back. Patterson, that's good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lee dishes to Green. Oh, good with the triple. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. Thompson against Jackson. There's the pass to Beverly. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Los Angeles on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. We caught up with Steph Curry, who spoke with us about coming back from being out.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to just that feeling, because there's no other place that you can get that adrenaline rush and that level of intensity and focus than out there in those 94 feet. So
Greg, this guy is a premier performer, and the hardwood is his stage. He always plays well.
No doubt. I mean, fans pay to see him as much as anyone. And when you think about the last decade of basketball, he's changed the game as much as anyone with his range.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is Los Angeles' performance here